Well, good morning everybody. Just thought I'd post a little video of my garden. I just mentioned yesterday that I was mucking around in the garden preparing for the spring crops, and one of my likers asked if I could just show us around the garden and see what I'm doing. Being in Australia, we had a lot of years of drought, and at the time I installed this first water tank here, which is 10,000 litres, and I don't know if you can see just on the left hand corner there, it's got a crack in it in the top. That's the result of a large tree. As you can see, I've got plenty of large trees around here falling, and that cracked the tank. At the time it was full, and the insurance company said, yeah, not a problem, we'll replace it, and we'll take that one away. And I said, well, what are you going to do with the water? And they said, oh, well, we'll just dump that out. So I said, well, hang on, that's 8,000 litres and we're in the middle of drought. And they said, well, you can leave it there if you like and we can put a new one in. So we decided that's what they did, so they replaced it with another 10,000 litre water tank. So the first water tank comes off the downpipes into the first water tank, and that services our washing and our toilets and in the house, and the overflow goes into the second tank, and that tank is just free rainwater to be used on my garden. So so that was quite good. But as I said, we're preparing the beds. I've just planted some cucumbers in this bed, and I've just built this little A-frame yesterday because I want the cucumbers plants to grow up the A-frame and make it easier to pick. I have raised beds because I've got back issues and I can't work at my feet, so it's very hard to, as you can see, the state of my garden. I'm not a good gardener, but so I've got potatoes in this bed, and we're just about to get some material and cover up those the first lot of potatoes. They were planted on the 7th of August, and this bed out is, the rest of the half of the bed is planted out on the 14th of September. So they're yet to rise up. Hanging baskets, that's where my strawberries go, in those hanging baskets. And yesterday also, I've got at the back I've got a little potting table, and well, a rather large potting table. I turned normal pots into these hanging pots yesterday by drilling and putting wire in them, and I'm going to raise my tomatoes in there. Now already we've drilled a hole in the bottom of these where the plant will poke through. They will hang up, and yeah, so hopefully that'll go well. I've seen a lot on YouTube, so I've decided to give that a go. So that's in preparation. And the reason that I'm doing that is I've got this long fence, which really this area has been a hard area to know what to do with, and I've decided to turn the fence line into a hanging garden right along there. And as the reason you can see is because that sunlight, it gets a lot of sunlight, even though it's the house is the wall is north facing, but the house obviously is south facing. But the sunshine from now on right through, it gets solid sunlight right along that fence line. So we're going to get rid of this clipping here today, and I'm going to get rid of the bulk of all of these vines that have overgrown the fence today. So that's the project for today, to clear all that out and open that up and get that all ready for more planting. So yeah, that's my garden for what it's worth. Thanks guys for watching.